All right. Well, the single. I'm thinking of releasing a single, and I just got to thinking about all those great singles that have been in my past. So I just, I've kept every 45 I bought. I had some 78s, but those have got a few of them still, but I've kept every 45. But, very convenient thing it was. Little disc, made of vinyl with a hole in the middle, and you had to have those little centers to put in there. Of course, unless you had an English record, which had the center right inside already. This is a Apple single. The company Apple, started by the Beatles. This is Apple number 5, Maybe Tomorrow by the Ivies. They later changed their name to Badfinger and did many more hit records before exploding, literally. And you got the picture sleeve, Elvis, Big Hunk of Love, My Wish Came True. Classic tracks, classic tracks. The Jamaican single, slightly thicker vinyl. One of my favorite Elvis songs, I Got Stung. RCA Victor, note the old His Master's Voice label. Quality Records here in Canada distributed a lot of American labels. This is The Happy Organ by Dave Baby Cortez. Killer record, but I always love this. Quality Records for your listening and dancing pleasure. Absolutely, what more? And you get 2 songs on these things, eh? 2. There were some Canadian labels. Here's one, Chateau. Mark London. Kind of a beautiful looking guy, isn't he now? The Hi-Fis. Lovely record, later became Blue Rodeo. Showtime Music Productions, we used to call them the Hiffies, but the Hi-Fis, classic. The Rolling Stones, Mother's Little Helper, that's, Stan Freberg's Green Christmas. Stan Freberg was a great comedian. He did a record about the commercialization of Christmas. Elvis got the EP treatment. Here's the King Creole EP with King Creole, New Orleans, As Long As I Have You, and Lover Doll. The Fab Four with the famous Butcher cover. This is a promotional 45 given to Capitol people in the 70s with the BBC recordings on it. One of my favorite Toronto bands, The Last Words, I Symbolize You. And they actually had the chutzpah to call their first song Opus 1 in the anticipation of being many more, but they did make a couple of great singles. The next one was called Give Me Time. It's a great 45. But that was a pretty rare thing for a Canadian band to get an actual picture sleeve. And here's a picture sleeve from me back when I was young and foolish, 1972. Capitol Records, there's the 60s Capitol look. Oops, Day Tripper. Here's the 60s RCA Victor look. Much brighter than the 50s RCA Victor look, very dull. Connie Francis, Where the Boys Are. And you notice Kate Rich put her name on it in a futile attempt to prevent people from stealing it. So Kate, I apologize to you. I still have this copy. It's in good shape still though. MGM, Metro Goldwyn Mayer, very nice. It's in really good shape, isn't it? Look at that, someone took a bite out of it. Happy Xmas, War is Over, green vinyl. They don't give you green downloads at Christmas, do they? I'm not sure of it. So I'm surrounded by all of these things. And nowadays, you get a download, although I know some people are making vinyl 45s. I think it's a booming 1 or 2% of the industry. But many people kind of miss these little artifacts. God damn it, are they ever coming back? I don't think they're ever coming back.